I guess we'll skip past that because honestly, maybe the virus has been talked about a bit too much. Sorry, I'll definitely not edit that out.
Please send us.
I would like to say that I am Luke and I don't support this message.
Welcome to the ladstack podcast. I'm your host. My name's Connor. We'll have everyone else here slowly introduce themselves. Oh, thank you. Our adoring 5 fans.
Wow.
Thank
Are they
you.
all social distancing?
They better be. I mean, they're not social distancing their hands, but from each other. Anyways, so we'll go down a little order here. Just in the order that we see in Discord. Yeah. So by the way, this is our episode because we obviously can't do this in person anymore, so we're all on the mighty app Discord.
Can't say that. If you're posting this to YouTube, you can't say that.
You can't say Discord? I'll say whatever the fuck I want, but let's go down the Discord list.
Guys, do you think we're getting monetized on our episodes?
You're getting demonetized, man.
Anyways, introduce yourselves,
Does Rule
go down the
34
order.
get monetized?
It should be the same order for everyone, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's the same.
Yeah, I think so.
It's alphabetical.
Yeah, that's why M's first, right?
Live. Channels go first, then it's alphabetical.
Hey, hey, all. I'm David.
Hey guys, I'm Brett.
Newcomer Brett, welcome.
Hey, I'm Brandon. Back again.
It's me, Dean.
It's me, Matthew.
Newcomer Matthew, hello. Well,
Hello, I'm Alex.
returning guest Alex.
Hello, it's me, Luke. Follow me on Instagram at Junior Chicken World Tour.
It's Will.
All right, cool. So we got
Just a regular
everyone here.
boy.
So as we kind of were mentioning there, we got
Everyone.
we basically have the biggest cast. I called the last one the biggest we've had yet, but this one's fucking bigger. So Expand dong.
So if-
meetings.
So if you want to join us, just let us know. Post a comment, and we'll send you a little Discord invite.
yeah,
You can
honestly,
join in.
I agree. Yeah, if anyone actually cares enough, please post, and we'll get you on. Anyways, so we got a few things that I wanted to talk about. So since we were talking about, just quickly, we'll have a little segment where we
Can't
all talk
say it.
about. Fuck off.
You gotta call it virus.
All right, the for everyone that has the.
No.
For during the censored sound virus, how have people's life been? Is anyone having like stories? Like Brett, our local essential worker, would you like to share any stories? Or Dave, our distant worker,
Wait,
would you
hold
like
on.
to share some
Can
stories?
we just give a little like round of applause for the essential workers right now?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
prefer hero.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm stuck at work too, Brett.
I prefer hero.
I'll have you know, I'm technically getting paid to work. Yeah.
Oh, you guys
Okay.
have upgraded since last time. You got a fucking soundboard and everything.
Yeah, Dean's bringing the fucking
Dude, the production
stuff.
value
Has
is
skyrocketed.
immense.
But anyways, Brett, you got any stories of whack people doing stupid stuff you want to share, or shall we just go around and say how we're doing?
Nothing too funny.
Okay.
People get in fights.
Wow, Brett, that's pretty cool.
People getting fights over what?
Getting too close,
Ah, yeah,
The
word.
odd fist thrown
6
here
feet,
and there.
sir. 6 feet.
Something special.
Word.
Has
Cool.
anyone
man.
German suplexed anybody into the earth itself?
Not yet. I'll keep you
No,
posted.
that's not 6 feet.
Yeah, no, that one I need to know about.
6 feet under, maybe.
Hey. Okay. I guess we'll skip past that because honestly, maybe the virus has been talked about a bit too much. Sorry, I'll definitely not edit that out.
Please send us.
I would like to say that I am Luke and I don't support this message. Please don't
Okay.
have it.
I was joking.
Connor,
Okay,
Connor, just
remove
do
my
it.
name from
Connor,
the
just
intro.
do it. Just copy on Luke Cherry right now. Just do it.
I'm
You're already on a
joking.
roll.
I promise
wanna-
I'll just remove that. It was only a meme.
I got a question
Yes.
for everyone about this current pandemic situation
sure.
we're facing. I've seen so much stupid bullshit about learning skills and being productive during this time. Is anyone actually doing that?
Yes.
Everyone will claim it, Dave.
Yeah,
Everyone will claim it.
No, wait, let
But
me,
real people know they
definitely
ain't.
I want to know in order of ascension. Brett, how are you improving yourself during this quarantine time?
I actually got an 80 million GP drop on RuneScape.
What are the odds of
Damn.
that, Brett?
True.
It was 1 in 1,000.
Goddamn.
And how many times did it take you to do it?
Only 280. Iron Man 80.
Big hog.
So
RP.
Impressive.
280 times in 1 in
Can
a
we
1,000.
clap?
so-
Everyone clap for everyone's accomplishment.
Yeah,
Yes,
congratulations.
hero.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's RuneScape, right?
Yes, that is RuneScape.
God. Guys, for all the folks at home, Brett's kind of a big deal on RuneScape. He
Yeah.
has almost all the pets from what I've gathered.
Large nerd.
I didn't like that
Studio
one.
audience
I
seems
hate
to
that.
have
I
pity.
don't-
hate it.
Yeah. What about you, Brandon?
I finished school. That was my main priority. Other than that, nothing.
same,
Played
brother.
Video games.
Cool.
Didn't you build a PC, or is that before?
I did that before. I did that in March.
Ah, okay.
That's still a
Very
cool
nice.
thing.
That kind of counts.
It's cool.
I mean, it was,
a thing on
it
the
was before
horizon.
the madness.
You
Yeah.
were preparing for it.
Yeah.
Deep,
It,
deep besides the soundboard.
No, I had that for about 5 years now. Well, I recently got a 2-month premium subscription to Skillshare.
Oh,
using
so you
the
said
code-
Snapchat.
No, just kidding.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get sponsored.
No, but I did, and then I watched a tutorial on how to make footage look like it was ran through a VHS. So that was kind of neat.
I saw
In
some of that on your
After Effects.
Instagram actually. That was pretty cool. I
Hey,
remember
Yeah.
that.
that's pretty neat,
I'm,
Dean.
I'm learning how to do After Effects stuff for no reason whatsoever.
Boom.
Hey, that's
Nice.
pretty neat. Hey, cool.
But that's
hey,
a skill,
cool.
though. But that's
Yeah,
a skill, though.
It is. That's because it's on Skillshare trademark. Go to Skillshare.com/
Use code bleep virus.
Anyways,
going to
Bat,
hell.
what did
Let's
you
just
do?
steal other people's sponsors next time. Like, look up somebody who actually got sponsored by
Oh, and
something,
use their
steal
code.
their
I was,
wage.
I was gonna
Based.
say
Oh,
that.
wouldn't
but
Wouldn't that
you just
help
give
them?
them shekels?
Wouldn't that give them
yeah,
money?
It's just the same name.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would accomplish anything.
Well,
Would it be
someone's
funny?
getting money at least.
Someone, fucking
Yeah, and
close.
maybe that Connor said that word, and then they'll get like deplatformed because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
associated.
Got
Pog,
him.
that's Pog.
Got
This is
him.
actually weaponized.
Nicely done. Hey, Bat, what did
Yeah,
you
look,
learn? Or
suddenly this is
new
the best
skill. What did you do? Or have been doing?
Nothing.
You're not improving yourself?
Very quiet period.
All right, it was nice having you on the show, Matt.
Sorry.
See you
Sorry.
later.
Sorry.
No kidding. But yeah, no. Spoiler alert: I haven't really been doing anything too different either. I've been just vibing and trying to stay sane, you know.
Just vibing. Wait, can we get a vibe check right now?
Pass. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we're all passing.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Oh god, that guy, oh
Didn't
shit!
fail the
Who's a
vibe check.
stinky? Who caught the stinky? We need to kick him
It might be
immediately.
me. I haven't showered today.
Yeah, no, those good old
How have you
via
improved
Discord
yourself? Well,
farts.
save
Well.
some water.
Yeah.
Saving
I'm
water.
saving,
Howard,
saving
every
the
second
environment. Oh.
Nicely done. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I haven't been doing anything different. Alex, what has anything changed with you? Have you been doing anything to improve, or whatever you want to call it?
I've been on the best sleep schedule I've been on in like 3 years.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah, give it
that's
a
all-
few days.
That's all I really got going. I finished
Alex,
school too.
Did you not stay up for like 24 hours just because, like literally last week?
Yeah, and since then it's been fucking poggers, dude.
Nicely
Okay,
done.
all right.
I've been going to bed no later than like 1 and waking up every day before like 9.
Word.
Pretty sick.
That's wholesome.
That's just
That's
life
PM.
improvements.
That's about all. I've finished school like Brandon said, and
Cool.
I prevented
Ah, you know what?
What?
Always
What?
always
You
actively
decided
gonna
not
stop
to
that.
Do it.
Can we get a story time?
Oh, here we go.
you already know this bit, don't
I
you?
did. I ruined it.
Ruined.
Did you not hear what I said, Dave?
No, I didn't hear it.
I was going through
So
it
yeah, I
anyways,
changed my mind. I decided not to do it.
Nicely done.
Oh.
Luke, what have you been doing that has been different or tried to improve upon yourself?
Oh yeah, so I've improved myself by spending around 8 hours a day studying poker so I can develop an addiction when I actually one day do get money. So I've been playing a
So
lot
you've
of online
improved yourself by getting an addiction. Nicely done.
Yes.
I love that.
Everyone needs one. I mean, I don't want it to be like nicotine like most of them. I'd rather it be
True.
online poker, which is far more
Yeah,
expensive.
crippling debt is the best
So-
addiction. I agree.
Yeah. So, and like now I have poker chips, like Walmart poker chips at my house, and now I can do the little ruffle shuffle.
Okay,
You know,
well
where
that
you
that kind of
split the
qualifies. Like,
chips in half and then
yeah.
you ruffle them together. Yeah, I can do that.
You
now.
read a book to learn that?
Luke's
Nicely
just
done.
prepared for a post-apocalypse poker night.
Yeah, there
I'm
you
just
go.
saying, yeah, post-apocalypse poker night, and I'll just straight up open a casino. That's
So
just
wait,
easy.
I mean,
So many mom and pop shops will get fucked by a
Those
casino. 'cause
those fucking VLTs would
they
die.
literally keep places open. It's fucked.
No, the VLTs wouldn't die. They'd still exist. It's just
They'd be condensed.
yeah, you'd
they'd
have
be
a
put into one
market
place.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
But
last,
yeah, no. Online poker, put in $20 a month ago, and I only lost it yesterday. That's pretty good.
That
There you
actually
go.
is like a very lot. Yeah, honestly, because people online are
They
fucking
just didn't
card
play.
sharks.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I made it up to
They're
$50
either
at
card
one
sharks or
point.
they're completely autistic.
Yeah.
They can also be programs too. Hey, that's the thing.
Oh, there's probably
Yeah,
bots.
on some
yeah.
sites. If you're on the sketchy sites, yeah.
I think most
Anyways,
of the
that's my
properly
talents, that's
Okay.
regulated
all
Will, what have
prevent
you been
that.
doing?
Well, I
Jerking
finished
off a lot.
school like some of the other lads here. That was kind of neat. Just like little odds, and I've been trying to do things with my left hand more, just for fun.
Ambidextrous?
A little bit.
Do you mean stroking
One
something?
night, stranger came into the bed, and then I just continued with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't you jerk off to some missus over FaceTime?
Oh yeah, I went on a FaceTime date, or not a FaceTime date, but like a
You
like
cybered.
a social distancing date. That was kind of neat.
How was that?
It was pretty good. We've had 3 more since.
Wild.
All right,
Wow,
give
that's
us the details.
of
What's her
nuts.
name? What does she do?
You
Well, not
Uh,
name.
just stalk someone.
What's her
I don't think I
What's
could
her
do that
ethnicity
shit.
and her
Yeah.
loyalty to Israel?
What's her least favorite minority?
In this
Okay, but what's her mother's
I
play
don't
watch?
think I can like.
What's her
provide
social
anything.
security backwards?
Okay, using a fake name, let's call her Will's new girlfriend.
Let's
Let's-
call it.
let's wait.
Tiffany.
Let's call it.
Pro-Palestine or Israel?
Let's call it Lolita.
How much does she
What's
weigh?
Anyways,
How much does she weigh?
I don't know. Probably like. I don't know.
How many inches are her labia?
I was gonna say, what's her vaginal
Alright.
volume?
What did you guys
Alright.
do? What did you guys do? That's what I'm curious about.
Vaginal
How did an
volume.
online date?
We
Well, first Will took his
played,
dick out.
Played what do you call it, drawful, with like custom stuff. So like we made themes for like each night, and like we put them into drawful, and then like you had to draw from
thought you
like
didn't
the
like
themes you
Drawful.
put in.
Will,
Wow, thanks, Dean.
is it all a ruse?
And
I thought you
What?
hated Drawful.
no, well, I don't.
I'm
Not
kidding.
when
I'm
there's
just,
pussy
I'm
involved.
just trying to bust your
I don't
balls.
know.
Continue,
I
continue.
think the
God.
experience turned him.
And we're watching all the Marvel movies in order,
Oh,
That's
wow.
nice.
and we just finished Avengers.
So are you guys
I
on like
too like to
FaceTime while this is
consume.
happening?
So like we turn the face cam off to watch the movies, and then sometimes we have face cam on, we're playing drawful, and then sometimes we just don't when we're like, yeah, this is it's been a long day, except it hasn't.
Understandable.
How'd you meet
Well,
her?
When you're doing what?
Well,
Keep
we
the
were
face
hanging
cam on
out
when
in
you're
real
doing
life
what?
first, and then this happened, and then we were like, well, shit, like we weren't really established enough to like, just go like next level, and like
Yeah.
both of us are, yeah, and then so we were just like, all right, let's just continue to do that.
That's really cool.
would any of us know this person?
Well, you know what they
I
say.
don't think so. None of you, yeah, okay, yeah, none of you are in that faculty, so you probably wouldn't know them.
Cool. Anyways,
Faculty.
I'm really happy to hear that love can win even in a pandemic. It's
Yeah.
great that people
Good
It's
can
pretty
for you,
wild.
Will.
The
Very
odds
happy.
of that
You're not
are
a battle
pretty
look
low.
something up. Let me look something up. Hold on.
okay.
Something about a bonfire.
While Dean does that, so while we all have been, indoors, probably gaming a lot more, I have a cool question that I was brewing up a bit earlier with some of the boys. What is your personal favorite video game sequel? And why?
Okay,
and like,
wait.
if you want to like shout
Hold
out
on.
something for like
Before we
other
start-
reasons, like if it's
Hold on,
underrated or
hold on.
something.
Hold on, I found it.
Oh,
Will.
Okay.
Okay,
Will.
yes.
Absence diminishes small loves and increases great ones, as the wind blows out the candle and fans the bonfire.
Deep.
Thank you, Dean.
You're
Wait,
welcome.
guys, I
Keep
missed.
that in mind.
My audio cut out for 30 seconds. Can someone please fill me in? I know the listeners can obviously know, but I need to know.
What Dean just said?
No, Will. What did Will say? I was gonna say, do any of us know this person?
No, we don't.
He said
Okay,
you
sad.
aren't in that faculty, and then
Yeah.
Dean looked up a deep quote.
Yeah,
Anyways,
and then I
Yeah.
said, when
So-
the west wind blows,
And then
the
Connor
bonfire
asked-
burn.
And then Connor asked, "What's our favorite video game sequel?" And I assume
Is
you mean
everyone
like an
seriously gonna
actual
overlook the terrible Connor used? Well, are we actually not gonna talk about that?
yeah, because I'm gonna edit it
I
out.
already
What
said
are
I
you
don't
talking
support
about?
this
I
message.
it's been edited out,
Connor,
Alex. Now
racist?
you're just making more
So-
for me to have to edit.
I also need to dox Connor real quick. He hasn't been hugged since 2002, and I have proof.
So, a quick question I have about Connor's question
It's
before
just
we
right
get
after
too
9/11 too.
derailed.
Yeah,
weirdly.
dude, questionably close to 9/11.
Was that related?
Oh, I
I
thought
don't
you would
know.
know, Mr.
I
Expert.
don't know, but I
Okay.
can't prove that it wasn't. So
Okay. Anyways,
So, a quick
video
question
game
I have
sequels.
to add to Connor's question.
yeah, sure.
Are you assuming you mean a sequel as in a true sequel? Not something like Smash Brothers Ultimate to Smash Brothers 4?
Yeah,
you mean
not
like the
something,
second
not
game in that
something.
series.
Yeah, I was gonna say not necessarily something in a series. I mean, it can't be something later in a series, but not like I don't know. Like I would say, if you're going to go with Smash, like you'd have to say Melee, in my opinion, or like I don't know. Fighting
that
games is
makes
kind of
it
whack.
tricky too, because like
You know what? Let's just say no holds bar. You just justify your choice with your own personal things. There's no like restrictions. You
So
just say your
wait,
shit.
I also have a question.
Yeah, sure.
So is it like your favorite? Like, is it your favorite game that is a sequel, or is it the thing that improved upon a game that you like? So like, do
Either
you
for
like it
any
because
reason.
it's
It
such
has to be a
good
sequel. It has to be a sequel.
think
Okay,
those
so
are
it's
always
just your
good.
favorite game.
Just
that
pick
is
the
a
one you
sequel.
like the most, as long as it's a sequel to something.
Okay.
So it has to be the second game in the series. Let's
No,
just
it
be
could be
Well-
any sequel. Honestly, it just you start, Dave,
it could
and
be,
we'll
you know,
just
Mario
we'll base
Party
it off of that.
10.
Or I can
Well,
start.
specifically
You can see
Mario
what you want to
Party.
say.
It's obviously a
7.
sequel to League of Legends.
League of Legends 2, of course.
Dude.
Well, Connor,
Yeah.
I'd say if you have the question while others are thinking of,
Yeah,
probably
I'll
give
just.
your answer, brother.
Yeah, I'll go with my answer just while you guys think. So this question came based off of a series that I've always loved and have played since I was a youngin'. The series by Nintendo themselves, Fire Emblem. So the original game that this is a sequel to is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Yeah, and the sequel, which is on the Wii, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. That, in my opinion, is the best sequel because it was like, I don't know, I liked the other one a lot, and it got me into RPGs in general, just like, especially that type, like Advance Wars and like stuff that's similar. Like there's some Final Fantasy games I think they're kind of close to it. But either way, I just really started to like that Fire Emblem series because of that. Probably my favorite game on the Wii, if not in my like top 3 or 5 kind of things. I don't know, it's kind of biased for me to base a question off of it, but I just want to give a shout out to that game. It's fucking good. For those of you who don't know it, and you do know Smash Brothers, it's the game that Ike's from.
What?
And Marth and Byleth and Robin.
No. I'm talking about specifically.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
the series? Oh,
No,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
no. All those are from Fire Emblem, that series. But I'm saying specifically, Ike is from, and that's in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Dark Knight Assist Trophy, Black Knight.
Yes, the Black Knight,
The
not the
Dark
Dark
Knight,
Knight.
dude.
Yeah, Batman's in
Batman.
Smash, man. I wish.
Dude,
Do
go
you?
in Smash?
I wish. Anyways, does anyone else have one, or shall we start in order and
I
let Dave?
have
Are you good?
mine if people need other time.
Yeah.
I pick Miss Monopoly.
All right.
No.
Oh my
Okay,
god, I was gonna say
Nice.
fucking Miss Pac-Man. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
base.
Miss Pac-Man.
Base. Okay,
Alex,
Will,
with his
you start.
parents.
You start. Yeah.
Okay. So, I think. Well, I have 2, and I'll quickly go over my first one.
God, he's
Because
already
it's
cheating.
like the Pokemon Gen 4, just because I started with like the first gens, and then when Gen 4 came out, it was like such a significant change for me that like compared to like Gen 1 and Gen 2, which is what I played first.
Okay.
Obviously, a little bit like after they originally came out, but like I was given them first.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like so many different things that like changes with like the physical special split and like stuff like that, and like a lot of depth to the games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like a lot of returning like evolutions for Pokemon from like Gen 1 and Gen 2 that I think like it just personally gave me like a crazy magical gaming experience as a kid, and it was really, really great. And in terms of sequels that like just crazily improved upon the original game and like took the original idea and ran with it, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game series before, but it's called Custom Robo.
Oh yes.
I
Two
don't
boys
know.
in this chat definitely have.
Hold on a second.
Custom Robo Arena is an absolutely fantastic sequel.
Dean Dave,
What is
anything
that
you want
on?
to say? My local custom robo experts.
Chibi Robo, I think.
I have
is
to
better.
respectfully disagree, just because the GameCube Custom Robo was the pinnacle of
Custom
game
Robo
design.
Arena on the
Is this
fucking
Chibi
Nintendo
Robo?
DS,
Yeah.
my guy.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
DS.
I don't know how
You're
I feel
playing
about this.
Custom Robo
Yeah.
on the DS.
He's
What
not
if-
using the
I
stinger.
played
He
both.
doesn't use the Hornet Pod. Are you kidding me?
What a fucking
Even use
beta.
I've played
Only
both.
Chads
Freaking
play the
Harwood Drill?
GameCube.
DS one has more depth.
I bet you he fucking uses the fucking illegal parts too.
Probably.
I have
What
an
a
illegal
cuck.
parts and a regular parts build.
Okay,
Oof.
you're okay. You're cool then. That's a fair statement.
All right.
They're both good games.
And I like the split pod.
Not using Tramp.
Dude, trash can, please, come on.
Dolphin
Anyways.
3.
That one's for the custom robo fans for sure. Luke, we'll go reverse order this time. So Luke, do you have one?
No fuck. Well, the one that
Poker 2,
immediately
baby.
comes to mind, I guess it's not a pure sequel, but it is a sequel in a series, is Sly Cooper 3 for the
Ooh.
PS2.
Yes.
I thought Luke was dead ass going to say Texas Hold'em poker.
Texas Hold'em 2.
It's Poker 2, Texas Hold'em. Nah, yeah. Sly Cooper 3? Yeah, go on a little bit more.
Sly Cooper 3, yeah. It's definitely the best in the series. Certainly better than Sly Cooper and Sly Cooper 2, which I did play. It's a sick game, honestly. You play the protagonist to some, antagonist to others. The
Yeah, thief.
Anti-hero of sorts.
Yeah.
yeah,
such
the
a great
anti-hero,
game.
the descendant of a long lineage of thieves, Sly Cooper, aka Raccoon, and he has a purple hippo friend and a spoiler, a turtle that's in a wheelchair who could walk but got blew up in the second Sly Cooper game.
Aw, she me.
He
So now
elects
he's
not
in
to
a
walk.
high-tech
It's a personal
wheelchair
choice.
now. He's a fucking nerd, so he does all the nerd shit. Sly Cooper does all the sneaky with his big hook that all his descendants have, gaping people's assholes and stuff.
Hey, yo.
No, it's pretty
And
fucking spicy,
Hippo's
bro.
just big, and he just fucking
Was
puts
the
his big
turtle
body in
faster
people.
before he got
Cool.
the wheelchair?
Alex, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I go. Well, I mean, Connor kind of said mine, but I'm gonna use slightly different criteria because Radiant Dawn is one of my favorite games.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go by like most improved on a sequel because Path of Radiance I love too.
Word.
So I'm gonna say Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Oh, word.
Yes,
I respect
Donkey
that
Kong
choice.
Country Returns is really good, but Tropical Freeze is like a fucking platforming masterpiece, and I adore it.
Yeah, I can vibe
Lots
with
of
that.
interesting mechanics. They really changed the way a lot of the puzzles are solved by adding the different little boys, and just every level's got something new and interesting, and it's a good game. I like it.
Arguably the best game on the Wii U.
It probably is,
It's
Hot
not.
take.
That's not saying much though, Connor.
I know.
but
It's not even a
still-
hot take, but like it's
It
probably right.
stands upon a pillar of warm semen, but
Yeah, Dong Freeze.
It
Dong
floats to the
Freeze is
top.
the king.
For sure.
it's that or Banjo Tooie. Honorable mention. To
Oh, I was
Banjo
about to
Tooie.
say, can I change mine to Banjo Kazooie 2
You mean
Banjo
two?
Tooie.
Two,
Yeah.
man.
just because of the memes?
All right. Matt, you good to go?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's played it here, but I'd have to go with for a sequel, Mountain Blade or Bannerlord.
Ooh,
The one that
yeah,
just came
that's
out?
good shit.
Yeah, the one that just came out, which is coming up off of Mountain Blade Warband, which was like kind of like a sandbox RPG, like medieval simulator from like 2010.
Word.
And like longtime fans of it have been waiting for the sequel, and it just came out this year. And it's basically the original game with better graphics, but that's all we were asking for in the end of the day.
Word. Was there any other things that improved? Like, was the game expanded? I'm assuming there's some
Well,
different options.
Yes, they increased the map, they increased the options. You can get married and have a kid, and then like kill yourself and become the kid.
Oh, based.
So
Just
so
like
that's always got
one.
its positives.
Nicely
You
done.
can
bet I know
still
yours,
ride around on a
Dave.
horse and kill ethnic minorities. So like
Of course.
that's
The requirements.
it's got everything you want from like a medieval sim.
All right.
Oh, and it's full of glitches right now, which is equally as fun as actually playing the game.
Well, hopefully they'll be fixed, but honestly, some of them should not be because if they add in fun, then damn, go with it. Dean, what do you got?
I was gonna go with my original answer, Miss Pac-Man, but I thought of Beautiful Joe.
Is
One
Beautiful
of either
Joe a
of those
sequel?
sequels. No, but Beautiful Joe 2 is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe makes me terribly motion sick.
Yeah.
Understandable. To
I
slow
can't-
Kind of
down.
gotta get
can't
in the
play
motion
it.
of it, but
I bet I know
it's
yours,
a cool
Dave.
game.
I bet money that I know
Interesting
Dave's.
concepts. All right, let's do it.
Dave doesn't even know his yet, Alex.
I got $10
I do.
saying that you don't.
I'm waiting until it's my turn.
I know
Brandon,
this.
Go for
Brad,
it.
go
My
Go.
turn. All right, so I had a couple down. I'll say
Cringe.
one for now, and then at the end I want to mention them quickly because I just was
Yeah, we can do
just
some
briefly going through.
honorables. Yeah.
So when it comes to a game that I played that the improvements are really there, was Persona 5 compared to Persona 4 and 3. They really amplified, like, gameplay was quick, just more compelling, like, features and motions, and etc. Like, they added enough details to change the pace of the game well enough. It's very fundamentally the same game, same concepts, but it felt fresh with a good story, etc. It's not the exact same continuation of a story, but it's like a new story in the same setting idea.
Cool. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it for sure. Brett, you gotta answer.
My game is gonna have to be Counter-Strike Global Offensive
Word, I can dig that. Yeah.
because I was too much of a baby babu to play Source when it was released,
Makes
and I
sense.
like Global Offensive. I've played like 2,000 hours on it, and I like.
That
the
was
game.
where I suffered the great betrayal at Brett's hands.
Yeah, and it's one of my most fondest memories of
I
Alex.
never played it again.
Oh wow.
Honestly, get fucked.
That story's too not safe for work. There's too much heartbreak and industrial
Too much
espionage.
betrayal, too much lies.
Can't
Understandable.
tell it.
I won't force you to live through it again.
I can't. Not again.
All
That's
right.
good.
That's funny.
And now it's up to you, Dave.
I can't believe we got through 8 and nobody said Super Mario Brothers 2, baby. No, actually, I think it's really funny because it seems like, you know, what you want out of a sequel to me, I think, is a refinement of like the core mechanics with some new stuff on top. Like, you don't go to a fucking Pizza Hut 2 and expect it to not be pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I think the most improved sequel to an
Shrek
already
2.
great franchise that actually is a sequel is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Dean, you owe me $10.
Word.
Yeah, legit.
I
Why?
sent you the DM with my guess.
Well, well. What else would I say, honestly?
I know.
Oh wow!
I knew what it was
oh, wow,
gonna
you
be.
really did. Oh wow,
Yep.
you really did.
Well, it's a straight up perfect sequel. It takes all the
It
mechanics.
is.
From
I would have said it, Dave, if I didn't know it was
no,
yours.
I would say it. Yeah. It
I
takes- yeah.
okay. I
It
was
takes
gonna say, I realized what Dave's was gonna be, had it written down in front of me, and didn't say it. I was gonna that's why I was like, I'll leave him for the end because I didn't want to steal Dave's thunder.
Word.
Yeah. It takes
They all
it takes
say.
It takes
love
all
that
the
game
mechanics
too.
from the main game, or the first game, I guess, in
Yeah,
the
in
N64,
64.
and just expands on them. Partners have HP, there's more badges. The actual, like, chapters are way more diverse and bizarre. The writing's way better, there's more points of view. It's like everything from the first game, but better. And it doesn't feel derivative. So it's just basically like, you know, you finish a great, like, pizza from, like, Little Caesars, and then the next pizza that comes, like, 6 years later is, like, Piatto. And you're like, oh, it's still pizza, but it's way better.
And they show Fire Emblem in Thousand Year Door.
Do they actually?
There's a turtle in one of the towns that's like, hey, have you ever played Fire Emblem? It's sick.
That's
Yeah,
really
I do
funny. I
remember
had no
that.
idea.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
made
It's
by
really
Intelligent
random.
Systems.
It's kind of, yeah, it's the same company makes both of them, so that makes sense.
It's actually the perfect length too. So if you're looking for something to do on these quarantine days,
It's
man,
a long game.
Yeah.
And there's-
but it's digestible, man. The writing.
No, it
holds
is,
up.
but there's also just a ton of like random content. Like 100%ing that game is like
Hit
infeasible to me.
100 trials or whatever.
Yeah,
And like
shit
all the
that.
badges to get, and there's like a billboard with side quests that you could do.
There's literally no point to doing them. It's just
No.
extra flavor. The
There's
writing is
fucking
great. The
mini games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
In
know.
the
I
casino.
think when I think of perfect sequels, it's just literally that. It's
Yeah.
personified.
Yeah,
And then forever, Paper
I dig
Mario
a lot
sucked.
of these answers, but
Yeah.
that one I could see hitting pretty home because I don't know.
And the thing is,
Well,
you could
it
even
was pretty
tell they
fucking-
had nowhere to go from there because the rest of the games in the series were market departures or just bad. So
Have you heard the rumor that there's going to be a new Paper Mario game coming out this
yeah,
year?
I'm
Nintendo
not
was saying
excited.
stuff
God, I
about
fucking
that.
hope not. Let it
I'm
die,
not excited.
please. Shiggy touched that and rotted it.
Fun fact: I've
He
never
saw them
played
doing some
Paper
wild
Mario
shit over in the corner. He came over and fucking
Yep.
grubby little fingers all over it, and ruined the picture of
Yeah,
drama.
when Mario and Luigi fucking died in Super Paper Mario, Shiggy was like, okay, this needs to stop. There was actually a memo released to, I think it was Alpha Dream or Indie Creates, whoever did the Mario and Luigi series, that Shiggy wanted them to stop using unique characters and focus on Toads. So, like, for anyone who wondered why the Mario and Luigi series went from Superstar Saga, which was banging, to just bad, is literally because of Shigeru Miyamoto. Same with Paper Mario.
Makes sense.
My other two sequels I would like to quickly mention, just because they do mean a lot to me as well.
Word.
Dark Souls. I think fucking obviously the whole it's the Dark Souls of something. Dark Souls had the big. Dark Souls obviously had a big impact in the gaming media as a whole.
Yeah.
And Dark Souls, like if you played Demon Souls, you know Dark Souls is like 10 times better. Bosses are better designed.
Mm-hmm.
Like just interactions in the game are better.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite rhythm game.
it has a lot going on for sure, but it is a very well done series. They put a lot of care in those games and making them.
Mm-hmm.
Your other one is Rock Band Black Eyed Peas, right?
No, the other one,
Nicely
Just Dance
done.
2017, baby.
Damn, I didn't think of Guitar Hero 3. Fuck.
the other
Yeah,
one
I was
was
expecting
Silent
that
Hill
one.
2.
Yeah. Wait, what was it?
Silent Hill 2.
Oh,
Did a lot.
Shout out
really
to
improved mechanics in the game, etc.
yeah.
The storytelling's like really, really good. It's done well that it's the same setting, but they've like cut it off from the previous world, unlike some of the later ones.
Mm-hmm. Awesome
And
soundtrack.
then fuck it up later by saying Pyramid Head's a monster, not James's inner demons.
Yeah.
But whatever, I can get into more about it. But that's another really, really good sequel.
Yeah. Shout out to our friend's name that starts with a J. He really, really likes that. I think that might be one of his favorite games. So, word.
Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus.
Yes.
He is all of our friends.
Jesus.
You talking about
Praise.
Jasper Jesperson?
I'm talking about Jesus, actually. It kind of.
Oh, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about what happened to Jasper Jesperson.
Oof.
Brings up some bad memories, eh, Connor? By the way, I don't think you were in the right during any of that.
No.
See,
Especially
I need to come
friend
clean,
Jiraiya.
guys. I need to come clean about this. So,
You're actually gonna expose yourself as a racist right now?
no, I'm Jasper. I killed Connor and I took over. And is there anything fucking different?
Yes,
Improper dummies.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Electric Boogaloo.
That's how Dave wound up on Predator.
Uh-oh.
So me and my friend Charles Hanson.
So,
Chris
right.
Hansen, Dave.
So my
thinking of
friend
Charles Manson.
I'm thinking. Imagine a combination of Chris Hansen and
Charles Manson. It would be.
What the
Adolf
fuck,
Hitler.
what the
He'd be
fuck would
like-
he do? He'd kill himself. His morality would be so fucking split.
He would
He
be
wouldn't be
more.
able to live in his
He'd be
own
somehow
skin.
more crazy than Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Which is
He'd
saying
have
something.
terrible like schizophrenia. His principles would be like completely two opposite ends of the spectrum.
He'd become Two-Face. Oh, dude, that's perfect for the new Batman movie. Make Two-Face,
the
Charles Manson,
child
and
predator and the child predator hunter.
Yeah,
he
like,
he
flips
hunts
the
down
coin,
pedophiles,
walks
and,
up
but
to,
he
like,
takes their
random
prey
stuff.
for himself.
Nice.
Oh yep. Thanks, guys. I'll just collect my finder's fee. What's that? Oh, don't worry
the
about it.
baby.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Okay, anyways, I got a new topic for us. If you could rename a country, what one would it be and why? Starting with
let me go first.
yeah, Luke, and then we'll go that order.
So the country I would choose is States of America. And if I were to rename it, of course, I would just rename it to Bing Bing Bang Bang Boom Boom Fuck You. And then that's it. That's the country.
Wow.
I think it really
What a
captures
contribution.
all
Yes,
the
he deserves a
moral-
clap.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I got one. I got one.
Okay,
For this.
yeah.
I would rename Sri Lanka to the United States of America,
Nicely done.
and I just want to see how they'll work that out, amongst themselves.
See, what I would
Or,
do.
ooh,
I have,
maybe
so,
rename
since-
the country of Djibouti to 6969. Nice.
powerful. Okay, so since
Can
I
we rename Canada to Connor's house?
That's a good one. But what I was gonna say is I'm gonna rename South America the real North America. Boom.
Hold on, what?
That's
All
not
right,
a
all right.
country.
I'm gonna rename Africa. No, it ain't Africa.
Just fucking blurt it out, Brandon. I think this is
No,
lost.
okay.
Wait, so Connor made up this whole idea just to not know what a fucking country was?
Okay, it was a based answer though. You gotta admit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say you know what continent I'd like to rename?
Oh God! Don't say it, dude. Don't say it.
What?
Africa to the N word.
No. No.
We're talking about continents again, Connor.
Sorry.
I actually think it'd be really funny if Istanbul changed their name back to Constantinople. Honestly, just to fuck with you.
Nicely
Istanbul
done.
is a city.
What?
Still,
I know it is a city. That's why I said continent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was taking the piss.
All right.
Yeah, if they just changed it back.
Okay, God.
All right,
Wait,
all
can
right,
we just instead rename things that aren't countries?
Yeah,
And
you know
call
what?
them
You could do
countries that are
continent,
defined?
country, city. I'll let you guys restart because I
I'd
fucked
take
it up.
Venus.
Too.
I'd take Venus, and I would name
Yes.
it
Venus.
Sri Lanka.
Penis.
Sri Lanka.
Penis.
All right. Yeah. So, Matt, planet, country, city, whatever the fuck you can rename it. What is it?
I
and
would
why?
take
Matt,
Sri
you
Lanka,
rename
and
rename your
choose
three
Ceylon.
siblings to something that better describes them.
Oh God, that's impossible.
No,
I
but
would
what,
rename
what
the
was your
Milky
answer?
Way
You said
galaxy to
rename
Sri
something.
Lanka.
I think Josh, obviously Chad.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
We renamed the Milky Way to the Milky Way.
Just to make people angry.
It hurts.
No,
Can
we
we just
rename the
get,
Milky Way to Cool Clip.
Just need to swap Greenland and Iceland. 'cause
There
the
you
go.
Vikings
There
are
we go.
dumb.
Okay.
That would actually make a lot of sense.
You know
Yeah,
what? That's
that's actually a
powerful.
really productive
Will, that's
one.
just
Good
that's just an
job, Will.
improvement.
Fuck off.
Will,
We're
stop being a
dying.
nice guy. We're here to destroy
all
the
of
planet.
states- All of the states.
Changing
need to
Germany
rename
to
Washington.
two L's.
because
Just
that's
The
the
letter
two
L
Dakota.
twice.
And then it's just south, north, west, and east Washington, and then South Dakota.
Wait, I got one. We got to change Australia to Austria.
Ooh.
I got one.
What about
got one.
renaming Asia to Lollapalooza?
How about we change Swaziland to Eswatini?
What?
Connor, you might want to be ready there on the next topic for when this inevitably takes a
No,
racy turn.
Brett hasn't answered yet. I'm just waiting for Brett. I got the next one. I have it all in front of me.
What if we took Niger and changed it?
God,
To the United
Let's say we
States
what
of
if we
America.
change China to?
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Brett,
What if we
got,
change?
got one?
I'm gonna fucking change St. John's to Worst Mount Pearl.
Oh, yo.
Them's be fighting words.
Get fucked, everybody but me.
Got
Connor,
him.
I dox myself.
Alright.
Please don't post this.
Yeah,
I gotta ask-
I'll censor your answers. So it
I gotta
sounds
ask my
ridiculous.
question from earlier.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If Brandon was like the world record dick sucker, like he entered a competition and he
I
beat
would let
like,
him suck my dick,
he
yes.
beat porn stars and everything, and you're in a bar, and you're like, "Damn, how'd you do that, man? Like, how you so good?" And he's like, "You want to find out? You want the bathroom? You guys going? You gonna let the homie suck your
I
dick?"
mean,
I guess you're right.
best.
Yeah,
if you do it
He's
for
the best in the
Criteria
world.
of what it means
if he's
to
a
be the
world
best dick sucker
professional
in
and
the
he
world.
doing it for free, goddamn.
Yeah, he's got a big gold trophy full of mayonnaise that says he's the best.
Why is it
Oh
mayonnaise?
God, why does
Why
it have to be
mayonnaise?
mayonnaise?
Or does it just look like mayonnaise?
I mean, you didn't. Well,
It's
you
up
didn't
to
taste
you.
it. Use your imagination. But yeah, you guys down?
I don't think any of us have said no yet.
I think we should take turns.
I'm down,
get a
Cla-
third
or
party?
down,
I'm
cow.
down, cow. What a
Take
reference
turns.
no one
Start with
got.
Dave
Why me?
because you're first in the
I-
alphabetical list.
I'd say no strictly on the basis that it's almost like taking like it's like making a bad decision. Like it's good in the moment, but then like for the next like 4 decades until Brandon dies like heart disease or something stupid like that, I gotta fucking put up with him being like, "Hey, suck your cack." You know what I mean?
I doubt
No,
no
but-
points
but
bringing
okay,
it up.
Okay,
Like
so
Brandon would never
the
let us
thing,
live
Dave.
any of this down.
here's the thing. We
Dave
talked about
sounds
this
like he has
earlier. Like,
personal
would it,
experience here.
we talked about this earlier. Like, would it be weird or whatever? Like, If Brandon is a professional,
Yeah,
he has
that's what I
clearly
said.
sucked
No.
many a
So you
dick
have
to
to
get
pay
this
him.
far.
How is it a what do you mean
I don't think it'd be
professional
weird. He
cocksucker?
enters-
That's not
it's
a
the dick-
recognized
it's the
profession.
Yeah,
why
it
it's
is.
eating
It's
ground
called
turds.
being a hooker.
There's
He
a
won the
legal connotation
David.
to being a professional.
David, he won the Dick Olympics.
That's not a thing.
I'm
It
sure if we
is.
searched it up,
It
that would
is,
be a
dude.
thing.
Bruh,
yeah.
let
It
him have his
is.
fantasy world.
So he's a legal professional. He's clearly experienced. You don't get to be the best
He
in the
is a
world.
ordained professional.
This is
No,
a professional thing. When the doctor sticks his finger up your ass to check your prostate, it's not weird. He's a
He is
professional.
ordained by the church.
I think
Yeah,
James
you're
is
right.
homophobic. That's what
Dave,
we're learning.
Dave,
here.
Dave.
What?
It's just a pure extraction. All right. There's nothing like sexual.
He can be approved by the Vatican. I still would let him do it.
I'd say, Dave, it's
You're
like I'm
gay.
in and out. It's like a breaking and entering, dude. I just
What?
I'm in, I'm out. Before you know it, you came.
Brandon,
You don't
did you
even
want to tell me?
Dave, you don't even know.
Tell me.
You don't even remember. You just wake up feeling perfectly satisfied.
So I get roofied by Brandon in a club and he sucks my dick?
But
No,
but
no,
you're like-
he
professional.
he drops
Dave,
something
you're not-
accidentally
I get
before he
professionally
stands up.
roofied
You've
in a
nut.
club.
But Dave, you're not horny for months.
you're not
You're
realizing
completely
the point.
satisfied.
Sucks the
The main
libido
point
out of
is
it.
really good at it.
I don't think we're gonna
Like,
have
he-
time
he
for
pulled-
any other answers. It's just
Dave, he pulls
Dave's.
generations of your family out of you.
Yikes.
This sounds more horrific than anything.
It sounds like he's sucking at your soul.
It's the
Jesus.
life force in him.
I lose like 10 years, my hair just goes gray.
But you don't regret
Well,
it. You don't
So
regret
cool.
it.
Dave.
Bust nuts so hard you just die.
So
Your
weird.
hairline visibly like starts receding. While
Hey,
you
you nut! You fucking leave my hairline out of this.
Your eyes turn black.
Oh
Terrible.
man,
You become
gives
one
the
with
kiss-
the universe.
He gives the phrase "kiss of death" a whole new meaning.
All right.
All right, I think it's time
Anyway,
we move on.
I
to Brad.
really
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
ask.
Okay.
This is
So
important to me.
Agency stuff.
Thank you.
okay.
I'll be
Let me give
back
you
in a sec,
time
guys.
check. Yeah. Let me give a little time
Yeah,
check.
it's Brett's
You guys
turn.
carry
We need
on.
Brett to answer
Oh
the question.
yeah, geez.
Need-
Okay, I guess we can answer more. I thought it was just ridiculous.
Everyone's got to
of a
answer
bit.
it. Yeah.
Okay, Brett, you
what
can
co-
go.
If I suck
Oh, I
your
said
word
I
up-
would. Yes, I said I would before you said the question.
Yeah,
As soon as
same.
you said it,
I
I
think
said,
most
yeah,
of
I'd
us
let him
answered.
suck my dick.
I asked if he was a professional, and Alex said
Matt.
yeah,
It's
so that's
all
all it
game
needed
suck
from
the
me.
dick. Everybody knows that.
So Brandon, question to you: would you let yourself suck
I
your
mean,
own dick?
I assume in the situation it's someone else in the group.
Yeah.
So yes, if it's
Okay.
me,
No, it's you. You're sucking your own dick.
Will you let yourself suck your own dick?
I'd be a little freaked out. But yeah, I'll give it a go.
All right, Dean.
What's up?
The question at hand is Brandon, the
Yeah,
professional.
I said I'd bring in a third party and just observe.
Okay.
No,
Just to confirm.
I
Mm.
get bashful. I can only do it in front of one.
World record holder, but only the man
He's a
taking.
professional. Remember
Wait a
that,
minute.
Dean.
Wait a minute. Does that mean you just sucked a guy's dick at Guinness? If there's only one person, he was just like,
So
man, he
there's
sucked my
only
dick
one
so
guy
good.
validating it.
I said, hey, dude.
Seems a
I
bit
know
What a
it's
sus.
classic dude thing to
Seems a
say.
bit
Oh my
sus.
god, yeah,
Yeah,
that
man,
was
I'm
the
calling
best
this
thing ever.
record in the question.
Just be like measurements of like maximum pounds per. Like, how would you empirically like rate this? Do you know what I mean? Like,
the PSI.
yeah, could Brandon like suck you inside out from your cock with his mouth? Like, do you know what I mean?
You'll never know, Dave.
Oh, thanks. Well,
Dave
please.
said no, so you don't get to ask these kind of questions. All right, Matt or Will, because I think Luke is, or Luke, unless you want to answer too.
Oh, well, I think this is. See, when I was first posed the question, they didn't say it was Brandon. They just said it was a dude.
Ah,
So
yes.
it certainly changes things. But I still think if someone came to me with a flyer, said, you go here, get your dick sucked by the person who does it the best in the world, and you just don't know who it is.
I'm back. What's
and
going
it
on?
costs no money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you take that. You take, those opportunities don't
We
come
take those.
in your lifetime.
We
How
take
often
those.
do you
Yeah,
get
we
to
take those.
someone who's the
You guys
best
still
at
talking about
something?
Brandon sucking wee wee?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that's epic.
Will?
That's good content right there.
Can I go home and get more pairs of socks?
No, Brandon takes the socks.
Oh
There's
shit! All right, no,
That's
that's
part of
gay.
it.
Nice.
That's your answer?
Nicely done.
I don't know. I feel like I overthought the question too much.
Will's
so
gonna
I'm just
pass
not
on the
gonna
best
get it.
blowjob literally on
All
earth
right.
because Brandon wants his socks.
Matt, what would your answer be?
Well, I mean, he's a professional, so like, you can't say no.
Exactly. Like,
Exactly.
that's what I was thinking about. Like, that's a bargain. Like, let's just be real.
Yeah, he's just doing the homies a favor.
You know what?
No,
Shout outs to
this was actually
Real.
just
Shout outs
a
to
big
Real
reveal.
Brandon. Thank you.
Brandon has actually just won the competition, and now everyone it's time.
Yeah, we deem you the world record holder. All right.
Somebody mail him.
So next
Super
question is: would you rather be able to jump like 6 feet like vertically, just standing normally, and you're like have Chad ankles, so they're like immune to the damage when you like jump from that high, or be immune to the most extreme hots and colds that can happen on the surface of the Earth? So not like space where it's fucking cold, not the sun, but like you could be out of fucking fire. You can go to Antarctica, chill with some penguins, and be like, I might.
Connor, this question is too easy.
Yeah.
Which one would you
What
do?
do you accomplish by
Frisbee
jumping
boys.
6 feet in the air?
Bruh, you're the best basketball player ever.
That's true.
Okay,
I
we're
mean,
gonna go in
if
order,
I-
and this is like a fucking fire from the hip.
So if
You
my-
get
if
no
my short
longer
little
than 5
fat
seconds
ass
to
jumps
answer.
6 feet in the air, I think I'm gonna terrify anyone. I'll
What?
just come down like a cannonball.
Okay, so Alex, that's
Yeah,
your answer.
Maris-
Wait, but
Alex
you
is
we'll start with
No,
you.
no, I still want to be able to be on fire.
Okay,
Fine.
okay.
All right, I got a question. I got a question for everybody.
Wait, what?
Hold on, I got a question for everybody.
Why not?
Okay, Dave, real quick, answer.
Nope.
What, Dean?
Go, Dean.
Hold. Okay, what is it?
It's just a bit, dude. It's not like I really want to answer.
Okay.
You're walking. Okay, picture this. You're walking home in the middle of the night, and Alex approaches you on the road.
Already frightening. Keep going.
He approaches you. He crosses the street to meet you, and he just crouches down in front of you, and he starts to blow a bunch of like rainbow colors, and he suddenly jumps 8 feet in the air. What do you do? What do you do?
What are you doing?
Man, I
Okay, if it
died from
happens to
sheer
me-
fear.
If it happens to me and I approach myself and do that,
Oh,
I don't
dear
really,
God.
I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I'm kind of at a loss, truly.
He starts kicking
I'm
his little
joining me,
legs,
brother.
coming down.
I'm just thinking of the JoJo meme. Oh, you're approaching me, are you?
I think I'd just go like kill a bunch of people because I'd assume that I was having some sort of
Crouching in
crack
front of
fantasy.
you, blowing.
Oh.
Okay. So
Go
quickly,
ahead,
I
Dave.
guess if you guys want to answer fire or jump, or like immunity or jump, whatever.
Fire, please.
Okay. Dave, jump or immunity?
I think it's immunity because, like, if you can survive temperatures on the Earth, I mean, that basically means you're lava-proof. So you
Yeah.
basically set forward geothermal
No, you can't go in like the
research.
center of the Earth, but yeah, you could probably go to a volcano.
Do you know how hot volcano?
Dude,
like,
I can go
that's the thing,
swimming in a
like,
volcano?
You gotta fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Lethal lava land ain't so lethal.
You realize
Get
volcanoes
fucked, Mario
come from the
64.
center of the earth, right? Like,
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Brett, do you have a controversial take, or are you going with immunity?
I'm going to immunity, sure.
All right. Kilfoy, you got.
Never been controversial a day in my life.
So the immunity. You said you don't. You're immune to it, so you don't get like killed by fire.
Yeah,
you never
but
really
you're-
went over. Do you still feel the pain?
Yeah, you still feel it, but you won't die.
Oh, fuck that.
Also,
It's
you're
the
not
Liam level
you're not
shit.
like immortal either. So like,
You're
if
You
someone
have
shoots
immunity?
you while you're in the fucking like Arctic, you're still gonna fucking die.
Man, if you ever get shot while you're on fire.
So if you still feel the
Here's-
pain of fire, I'm taking the 6 foot thing.
What is
That's
this?
kind of
You're in a volcano. Do
This
you die?
question's a fever dream.
Connor,
Here's the
I did not
stipulation.
believe when you said I could handle hot or cold the Earth serve that I was fucking bulletproof. Okay.
Okay, I just thought maybe someone would
Dave,
think
it's like
hot
the classic
bullets.
fallacy if a tree falls.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Have
abandon
immunity.
these would you rather's because
Okay.
I'm just really
Yeah,
bad.
no, hold on.
Immune to the
Here's the-
pain,
here's
you'd
the
rather be shot
stipulation.
at that point.
Here's the stipulation. You have immunity, but you still feel pain unless Jeff Probst is there to be like, okay, no, it's okay, you got immunity. Otherwise, you feel the
Unless your
pain.
black friend is with you.
Unless the gloves didn't
Yeah.
fit. Okay.
Oh god, that was good.
Well, I'm gonna stop those, and we're just gonna go. Since we have so fucking many of us, we're just gonna go right to the Rule 34 game. We do not have time to.
Are we gonna
Anyways.
PM the photos, or are we just gonna?
Oh,
search
I'm
them
gonna
up?
Yeah, how
DM
are we
whoever's
doing
turn it is the photo. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't understand this game.
Yeah, what?
All
What's
right.
going
Break,
on?
break it down.
Okay.
Connor.
Oh yeah. So for the two of you that haven't done this before, so the idea is, when it is your turn. So for example, I'm gonna just randomly be like, okay, Will, who's done it a couple times. I'll have him go first. I'm gonna DM Will a picture. It is from Rule 34 or some sort of similar source, like 4chan/D, where there's gonna be like this fucked up image that could involve characters from some sort of media. Like it could be from a show. It could be from like a comic. All I need to know is that it's fucked, and the person who gets it has to describe it. Add one lie, and then everyone at the end has to guess what the lie is.
Okay,
Cool.
Just don't make me go first.
Yeah, no, like I said, Will, since you've done it before, I'm going to DM you first.
All right.
Cool. So, Will, this image is just for you. You know
You
what?
have enough, Connor?
I think I have enough.
All of us?
I should.
Oh wow.
All right,
Is
I'm
there
going
like
to
a
start a
timer?
timer. No, so Will, I've started a timer. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds.
All right. So we got a My Little Pony looking character going on here. Looks like
Gotta call that.
like Applejack, I think. So wearing heels, but they're hooves, and they're like, it's like completely anthropomorphized, so it's like a human, but not. And then there's no horn either, which is weird, but okay. But it's like definitely a My Little Pony looking character, and they're like ready to receive missionary, I think, and like their wings, they're giving you the bedroom eyes, the fuck me stare, and they're just holding their special place up wide open, ready to receive. Yeah, there's really not much else to do. It's got like weird angles, so like it looks like the background is like converging on like this My Little Pony character.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the little necklace. They got a little choker on.
15 seconds.
That's it. I got. It's just an.
How
Oh,
big-
and there's a
How
tattoo
big is
on
the
the butt.
labia?
Inches. We want
It's hard
inches.
many
to.
inches
It's
are-
like
how many inches
cartoony.
are?
It's like basically the size of her fingers on either side. I don't think it's really to scale.
Okay,
It's got fingers. The
time
horse?
is up. So, you've included a lie, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. So now we're gonna go into the order that we have here. So Dave, you're first to guess what the lie was.
I don't think it's anthropomorphized. I think it's just pure, good old-fashioned pony porn.
Oh, all right. Brett, what do you think the lie is?
There's no way that it's wearing a choker. That's made up.
All right, all right.
I'm in the same boat as Dave. I think they're just a horse. They're not anthropomorphized or whatever.
Cool.
Can't speak.
I think there is a horn.
There is a what?
A horn.
Okay.
I don't think it's My Little Pony.
Okay. I like the
You
bold
make
picks.
blatant lies like that.
Alex,
That's funny.
I'm not allowed to guess, by the way, because I'm the one
now,
providing the
I
questions.
don't know if this technically counts as a lie, but there's no fucking way you knew the name of that horse. There's no way it's Applejack.
And I got 100% on a My Little Pony time play.
Wow, okay.
There's no
Damn.
fucking way it's
Oh,
Applejack.
big
Wowza.
time.
Goddamn, okay. So that's your guess? Okay, Luke, you're last.
Well, I was gonna say Applejack, but I mean, I don't know. Hmm.
Pick better than Two Head.
I'm gonna say they're not doing missionary. You seem to stumble on that one.
Well, because I had to think
Either
about
you
it.
just don't know what missionary.
Yeah, as if you haven't watched two couples in love doing missionary before.
Two
Where they
couples.
Lovingly cum in each other's eyes.
Like I said,
Okay,
I would be a
So
couple,
now, will you reveal if they're right or not?
So wait, do I have to send this to the chat, or are you?
Oh,
sending this to the chat?
yeah, you could post it if you want.
Post in
Give
the
me a
chat,
second. I'll
post
post it.
Can't even see
Okay.
it.
I need it for
so-
later.
Yeah, Alex was right. It actually was an Applejack.
Oh, damn
Here
it!
it
That's
is.
what
I just picked a random
Boom.
My Little Pony name,
Oh,
but
wow.
it's the dark one.
I
I
knew
don't know
there
what
was
the
no
dark one's
fucking
name
way
is.
you knew the
She
name.
did have a
Twilight.
choker. I hate my life.
Okay.
God damn, that's
So-
what I was gonna say.
So
My dude
the
also
people
said
that
she had
guessed-
wings, and I just so happened to know.
So
Oh,
Alex,
it's
was
like
it
the
just
Twilight
Alex that guessed
Sparkle
that?
one. I googled
No,
it.
Luke.
No,
Luke
it's
and
Princess Luna.
Luke and
is
Alex
the-
guessed
is
it,
the
or no?
horse. There we go.
No, I think I changed mine in the
Okay,
end. That's
cool.
what I
So-
was
did you?
say, but-
So Alex gets one, and Will gets a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 points. Yeah, cool.
I did intentionally try to change Luke's mind though, so like you can give him that if he wants it.
Uh,
But like I did it with a fact.
Yeah,
Like
it's part of the game. You
it's
gotta
a
be
funny
confident.
joke.
yeah, no, exactly. You gotta use your words to your advantage, my dude. Cool. So next up, we'll go in this continued order. So that means you're next, Luke. So prepare your DMs because you are about to be sent an image for sure. Your image is this one. And I'm going to start the timer once you say you've seen it.
Wait. 1 sec, I'm just getting situated. I just made a bowl of popcorn.
Okay, have you seen it?
He's taking his wiener out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta get your dick out when you got your popcorn. Okay.
Ready?
Okay, I've seen it. Wow. All right.
Go.
Well, we've already seen
All
this.
right. So this is a 4-way between four dudes. All of them are Naruto characters. Unfortunately, I don't know much about Naruto, but I do recognize that the one on the far right is the main character from Naruto, the one with the blonde hair or whatever.
One named Naruto.
Naruto.
What's his name?
Yeah. So yep, it's 4 dudes all simultaneously coming.
Nice.
So Naruto is on the right, and in his ass is someone nutting who has white hair and oh no, that's blue hair. Weird. I didn't know. I don't have blue hair. Okay, so blue hair in the mid, I guess, to the left of Naruto. To the left of that is another dude with like a steel headband, I guess. I don't really know what to call that. They all have like that symbol on it, whatever. Steel
Yeah.
headband, white hair. He's in the dude with the blue hair's ass, who's in Naruto's ass. And on the far left is another dude with black long hair
10 seconds.
and a steel headband, and he's in the dude's ass, who's in the blue-haired dude's ass, who's in Naruto's ass. And they're all coming at the same time. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, that is time. Cool.
Bigger
So
their
there was a
feet.
lion there, correct? By the way, I won't ask that again, so everyone just know to do that at least once. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm munching popcorn.
All right, cool. So we'll just go same order. Dave, give us your guess.
I don't think the sequence of ass fucking was correct.
Okay. You think it's a different sequence of ass fucking?
That's not the order that I would have used.
I
The algorithm's wrong.
Yeah. Something's
Yeah.
off.
I'll just leave it at that. Okay, thanks.
This is like the weirdest game of Mastermind ever.
All right, next.
He doesn't have blue hair.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna go. They weren't actually Naruto characters, and Luke was just
Ooh,
going off
bold,
the top of his
bold.
head. They're actually some other series characters.
Bold.
Fuck.
So the whole thing was a lie.
No. He described the picture. It's just different characters.
Okay.
There's no cum.
Okay, that's simple.
I agree with Brett. The hair isn't blue.
This doesn't add up. No way.
No way.
Agree.
I
Just kidding.
think he lied about what side Naruto's on.
Oh.
So you're with Dave.
More specific
Yeah,
than Dave. I respect
They
the
do
choice.
read from
I
right
think
to
he
left,
I
so-
think he like reversed it
Okay.
because he was kind of had to think about like when he was describing the order. I feel like he had to like mentally force himself to say left when he wanted to say right.
Yeah. I could see it. Will?
I think the headband is like wrong. I think the last guy doesn't have a headband.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually a good one. They probably wouldn't have the same headband on.
Smart man.
No, they're all from the same village. They probably do.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boys
but
and
I'm
girls.
calling the last.
Boys and girls,
The
to-
headband order was not
To
correct.
reveal what the answer is, I shall post the image.
Yeah, so I really did try to do what Alex said and put
Is
Naruto
that?
like pause.
I don't see blue hair.
But
unless
that's
you're
not Naruto,
lying.
though, right?
No, that's not.
No, it's
That's
the
his
four
dad.
Hokages.
Boom.
So was I right?
It's his gang.
Oh, I didn't know.
So I'm gonna go with that. Dave and Alex are kind of right because they said that there was something wrong with the order, I guess. But at the same time, no one would have guessed that they. I don't know, since Luke had lack of information, I suppose. But I don't know what do we want to call it.
The blue hair was the lie. in my
Okay.
opinion.
Yeah.
So
Woohoo!
I feel like whoever got the blue hair, which is Brett and Matt, they get the
I
point.
said this looks like Naruto characters, and then the dude with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, "That's Naruto."
Okay, cool.
That
So
was his father.
Matt
I don't know,
and
man.
Brett get the points.
I don't watch this.
And then
shit.
Luke
Oh,
fooled 3 fools, so he gets 4 fools. Sorry, so he gets 4 points. Cool. All right, the next in our little order here, we'll go with you, Alex. So now that I'm gonna send you. This is my first DM to you. That's wonderful.
It's a bold-faced lie.
Is it?
Yes.
I had to
Okay.
DM in this
I-
friggin' thing.
I had to ask you for weeks to stop sending me that.
Very true. Very true. I like to spamming images. All right. So yours, my friend, is a doozy for sure. You get
Oh,
this.
well, I wouldn't want it any other
More
way.
like a Tuesday because it stinks.
This is yours. There you go. Good luck.
What the fuck?
Do you see it?
Yeah, can I make it bigger? Jesus.
Well, tell me when you have it open, and we'll start the timer.
Okay, I'm literally like moving my laptop to my face so I can look at this.
Did you click it?
Yeah,
can open
I
the
see it.
original. Yeah. Okay. Timer started.
All right, so this is some sort of poster that's like maybe informative, and it's what the fuck? There's so much going on here. Okay, so it's kind of like a comic. It's sequential. It's about a sissy dad and Shawnee Shanker, and there's a little girl, and I guess maybe her dad, and their dicks are together, and the mom is trying to suck them both, and she's being really critical about the technique, and the dad looks like he's in terrible pain while he's coming at the end, and the little girl might be coming too, but I can't really see her. Mom's sucking both dicks again in the last panel, and again being very critical of the technique of the daughter, who is also in terrible pain from coming. And I think that's just about all I got.
Okay, you got another 30 seconds if you want.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
How aroused are you?
Their dicks are really red. Like they're like it's a black or it's like a white uncolored image, but the dicks have like intense red shading on the like upper half of the shaft.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, okay. It's 10 seconds left, but we'll just go to the end if that's all you got. Cool. So, once again, we'll take it so it's not Will. Not Dave this time. We'll start with Will guessing first.
Oh shit. I'm gonna
So we don't do too much
say
in a row.
that there is. I'm gonna say it's not a comic panel thing.
Okay.
So it's probably a hot take. I don't think that's correct,
Yeah.
but I got nothing else.
Cool. All right. And Luke.
Okay, I'll stop munching here. Yeah, this is a tough one for me because I truly believe anything anyone says now. And yeah. Didn't really give any descriptives of how she was critical of the technique, so it's hard to fault that. It looks in pain. Is that an opinion or a fact?
I don't. That's an opinion.
Hard to get you on that too.
Give an answer.
I'm gonna say. Did you say their dicks touched?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say their dicks don't touch. That sounds gay.
All right. Cool.
It's his daughter. It can't be gay.
All right, Matt.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
My vote is the mother's actually another father.
Oh, hot take.
Yo.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Luke. I'm gonna say the peepees aren't touching.
All right.
I'm gonna go. It's actually switched. It's the daughter, the one sucking mom and dad's penis.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Their dicks aren't red. We're going for another color one and keep going with it.
Okay.
And Dave.
I think the daughter isn't coming because girls don't get to come in porn usually.
Bold. Alrighty, boys and girls, to reveal who was right and who was wrong, I present to you this image that I titled Sissy.
God, it's definitely a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're red. Fuck me.
So, Alex, your lie was?
My intended lie was that it's not the mom being critical. It's the what did I say? Yeah, it's the daughter. It's the daughter saying it. She's calling him a sissy and saying to ride my big cock, you sissy. But it's the daughter, not the mom.
Okay, and I don't think
Someone
anyone
did
guessed
say
that.
No, someone.
I said the roles were kind of switched. I don't know if that's.
You said you thought that the
daughter
was
was sucking the dick.
No,
though.
you were wrong. I
Yeah,
thought someone
that's true,
said that
that's true.
I thought Dave or someone said that the critical thing.
I'm of the opinion that none of the girls in this look like they're coming.
So yeah. Well, either way, well, I'm just gonna go with that. That's a
if I said the
clean.
daughter was coming, but if she's not, then Dave gets a point too. There was a lot to digest.
Wait a minute.
I was trying to get all the
sorry.
information.
I have to throw that at someone, and I thought you were up to it, and you know what? You did it. You even did it under time. So yeah, the daughter technically isn't coming. So you know what, Dave?
give Dave
You're
a
the
point for
only
that,
one that
too.
gets a point because that was, you did it.
Dave was correct.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was
So
genuinely
you
wasn't
should have read
trying
out
to-
these like really fucking shitty to see texts.
yeah, no,
With
that's
mommy's
the only
talented tongue.
that's the only one
wreaking
like that.
havoc on poor daddy's aching cock. Johnny gains and just loves watching her sissy daddy squirm.
Yeah, that's
the
why I
da-
picked it,
see,
by the way, because the
daughter
terrible
was the one
text.
the daughter was the one giving the dad shit. The mom was just chilling.
Exactly. All right. So next.
Wow, that was yep. All characters depicted are over 18 years of age. Fucking glad that's in there.
It's a dirty lie.
All right. You know what that means, Matt. You're next.
How many points did I get, Connor?
You are at now at
Hold on.
5 points. You are in the lead. Cool.
Hey Connor, do you got enough images?
Oh, I just had to update it while we were doing Alex's, but I now have exactly enough. Cool.
Okay.
Why do you have some?
Do we
You
all
want to
go- do we all
suggest?
go- do we all get one round?
I
Is that
just
how that works?
stumbled.
Yeah,
into
we got
one.
one
I
round.
would've
Oh,
said
did
two.
you
Okay,
stumble
cool.
into one? Well,
Yeah.
if you think
I
it'd be
just sent it to you.
stumbled into one, aka saved on my stash for the last.
if you think do you think it'd be specifically good for someone here?
I
Or-
don't know. It's funny. I sent it to you. You can
Alright.
investigate during the
I'll
next
I'll
round.
I'll,
if you think
I'll
it's
check it out
good.
first. Oh
Or you can
dear
save
lord.
it for another time.
You know what? This'll do. Copy.
This'll do.
I'll send it to
I mean,
Matt.
I could describe it because it's
It'll
something
do.
I have.
I want it to be someone that didn't pick the image. That's the goal. Okay.
That's fair.
Matt, did that work?
But then Brandon's just gonna know what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
just can't
Matt, is it
participate in
working?
this one.
Is that the one that Brandon sent you?
Yeah. So we're going.
Oh, Lord.
Timer has started. Good
Timer
luck.
started?
Yeah. Good luck.
Okay, well, there's this quite muscular dude, and he's somehow leaning back at a 45-degree angle while standing up. And he's muscular. He's quite muscular. And
Okay, so we know what the lie
onto-
is.
He's gripping onto what look like antlers, might be horns. They're of a deep green color, and these horns are attached to the head of what can only be described as a thick anime character, like thick, green hair, black eyes. There's something
Valkyrian?
protruding out of her stomach. It's about 2.5 feet long. I can only assume it's the muscular guy's appendage. And he's got really unnaturally tiny testicles, like unnaturally tiny compared to his muscles and his appendage.
At Dave.
And the female he is grasping by the antlers is very red in the face, very flush, and has a weird facial appearance, like the mouth is wide open, tongue shot out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and has elf ears. That's a good
Boom.
addition too.
Boom.
All around, just a beautiful image. That's all I gotta say.
Nicely done, Killfoy. All right, perfectly timed. All right, so we'll start with Dave this time since we went with Will. Just reverse the order.
I don't think the testicles are small.
you
I
just
think-
saying
I
that 'cause
think-
I had
I
to.
think-
Wishful
I think-
thinking, Dave, huh?
I think it got big. I think it got big fucking cannonball knockers, like clack clack, motherfucker.
Cool.
I don't think there's antlers.
Okay, bold. All right, Killfoy.
I
You know this image. Fuck. So Dean.
I'll say there's no elf ears.
No elf ears. Okay.
it's gotta
Matt
be
was the one
elf
that did it, and I can't guess because I've seen it. Alex.
I don't think the bitch's hair is green.
All right. Bold.
Stealing a play out of my book, I understand.
Hey.
Yep.
Colors, man. They be real. Luke.
Well, what can you say? My intuition is the elf ears.
All right. And Will.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with antlers.
Antlers. Okay, bold on all accounts. Hey, Killfoy, would you mind revealing it, or shall I just post it? You know what? I already got the link. I got it.
I got it.
Oh, you got
It's
it?
already
Okay.
sent.
Oh, it's not letting me post.
There we go. Nicely done.
Damn it, there's
Hair's
a
green shit.
Look at how big those fucking testicles are, boys.
God damn it, Dave.
Yep.
They are big balls. So
Oh my
Dave got a
lord.
point. What else would we say? She definitely has elf ears. She definitely has antlers. She definitely has green hair. So I think it's just Dave.
I think it's
That was
just Dave.
the only lie. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the only
So
lie.
nicely done, Dave.
I mean, they are small in proportion too.
Yeah, his dick,
The
but like they
two
ain't
that-
small, man.
Those are.
I mean, they're still bigger than her hands. Like each
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
His
favorite reference.
balls,
Yeah,
his balls
they're-
are bigger than her breasts.
God,
Yeah.
she is
I
dead.
think she's just
Yeah,
tiny.
she is dead.
She's
I
not
agree.
gonna survive this. Look at her fucking body.
All right.
Internal bleeding.
What a way to die.
So next
Damn,
is
if
you,
only we
Dean.
had Groovy and we could play no cock like horse
great.
cock.
Ah!
All right.
Edit it in post.
Copyright strike and losing monetization.
All right, Dean, are you
Thank
ready?
you for that
due to
image,
saying the
Brandon.
word.
That is burned into my head now.
Dean, are
It
you
was
ready?
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here you go. And timer starting.
Oh my
now.
god, it's so small.
Oh, okay. Open it.
Hold on, I gotta open up in Chrome.
Okay, I'll pause
I
it.
gotta
until you
zoom
get it.
in.
Got
Yeah, I
it?
had that problem too.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool,
I got
go.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the aspect ratio for this image is probably 3x2 pixels.
How about you go
it's
fuck yourself?
it's a starry night on a pier, and there appears to be some kind of purple frog creature. It's very smooth skin, and it's an X-ray, like a cross section of the frog, and inside is what appears to be an anime girl in the fetal position, upside down, half submerged in some green liquid. That's about it, man. She got boots on. She's got short shorts, like a pinkish red top, I guess. She's got like fingerless gloves on. She's probably gonna die in there. Doesn't look like she can breathe.
Is that an
Dean,
opinion
This
or
is some-
fact?
Fully erect.
This is
Please stop.
this is some vor shit. If you like this, just ugh.
Somebody
Yeah,
call
I
Liam.
hate. Yeah.
Right. You good, or you want some more time? We got 15 seconds.
The frog creature has 2 feet, and each foot has 4 toes.
Cool. Okay. We'll call it there. Alrighty. So we'll start with Will this time. What are you thinking, Will? What's the lie?
4 toes.
You don't believe it's 4 toes, okay? Luke?
Okay, well, I was really tempted to say fingerless gloves because that just seems fake. But I'm gonna go with the aspect ratio not being 3 to 2.
Okay, it's not actually.
That's
It's fucking 3
not-
pixels
okay,
by
that
2
should not
pixels.
be allowed.
Hey, if it isn't, I get a point.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Bruh, that was before you even
Okay.
opened it. Come on.
Do I have to pick? Do I have to pick a different one, or do I?
Yes,
just
pick
not
a
get
Yes,
different
points?
one.
obviously.
Fuck off.
Sorry, I fucking beat the system.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
It wasn't actually, it was a gimage. It was a GIF.
Got him. Oh shit.
It wasn't actually a
That-
gimage. It was.
You know what? If you guys be cool with that, I could just throw that in as a curveball. Got him.
It's Jimage.
It's gimage. Gif-
Sewage.
Okay, I'll go with the fingerless glove then.
Okay, Alex.
I don't think it's a starry night.
All right. Simple. Matt.
I don't think she's wearing boots.
Ooh.
With the fur.
Killfoy.
I'll go with the same thing as Alex. Not a starry night.
I don't think there was ever a frog.
No frog.
Damn.
Oh. Bold.
It's
I love
actually
it.
a man.
Frog is a lie.
It's actually the Mona Lisa. Dean just
You know
created it
frogs
all.
exist? That's what the coronavirus is for. It's just the government to reset the frogs.
And the birds too. Dave, what do you think?
Just
What do you
make
think?
the frogs gay.
I think the frog color is in purple.
I like see these color ones are like simple but very to the point. All right, so for your
I
guys
swear, if the
viewing
aspect ratio is at 3-2.
for you guys viewing pleasure, yes, it is a bit small, but here's the image.
Oh, it's a starry night. Cringe.
Yeah. So I think the only person that was right, I don't even know was anyone right. Was who?
What was the lie?
He's got. I said he has very smooth skin, but he's obviously rough and bumpy.
Yeah, he's got splotches everywhere.
He's a fucking toad then. He's not a
Alright,
frog.
fair
I
Boom.
think Brett
I
wins.
win.
Oh.
You know what?
win.
I think Brett counts because he didn't say there was no
I
toad.
am the fucking best.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm giving it to
true.
Brett.
Fucking
I'm
Brett.
giving it to
I
Brett,
was
dude.
going for that, and I was like, nah,
Brett-
that's too bold.
Brett
It
is
said
fucking
no frog. That is
giga
a toad.
genius. All right, you know what?
I'm so
Brett's
fucking
genius.
mega
Yeah,
mind.
Dean got
Dummy,
everyone
don't even know what a
else.
frog is.
Dean got everyone else though. So
I said a frog creature, didn't I?
Yeah, but I'm giving
A
it to
toad
Brett
is
because I
still not
like
a
it.
frog.
I like
That's
that.
a toad
I'm
creature.
giving it to Brett because I like him.
No, I said because I
Wait,
like
how do
that
you-
answer.
Wait.
Well, it's totally
Wait, do I not
accurate,
get the
though.
aspect ratio then? Come
No,
Half
no,
point.
that's-
I don't like you.
I never said. Okay,
half points
anyways.
are round down.
Wait,
Anyways.
what's the
Game was rigged from the
what
beginning.
makes it a toad and what makes it not a frog? I'm confused here.
Because it looks like a toad, dude.
Yeah, honestly,
It's pretty toady.
big
You heard
toes.
it,
off.
you heard it.
Frogs
It
have
sounds pretty
moist,
unanimous to me.
You
Anyways,
ever
tiny
s-
skin.
Ever seen a toad before?
And toads have dry, bumpy skin. It's
Killfoy, this
literally
one's
a
for
toad.
you, and you may this may be something to add to wherever that archive came from. So here you go.
I was on the internet. You were
I was
asking me,
joking. I was
that's how
joking.
it was.
Here you go.
Brandon watches hentai.
It has started. I'm assuming you got it.
I love
Has it
hentai.
started?
I
Yeah,
need
you got it?
hentai in my life.
All right. So our image is Nami from One Piece. Then some other woman from One Piece, but I don't know her name. She's not a main character. With the Nami in the foreground, because there's two Namis, by the way, has a penis and is fucking an Ona hole thing, like the eggs I brought back from Japan for everybody. It's fucking one of those.
Tenga eggs.
Yeah, fucking an egg. The Nami in the foreground has two ducks as like wings almost, I'd say, and like snowballs on her head or like fluff balls.
What
And
the
then there's a
fuck?
second Nami in the background just watching, looking kind of pissed. And then there's a big thunder storm in the back because I guess she's mad. She's controlling the weather. The other one isn't completely naked. They like the other girl next to naked Nami. She has like a very skinny bikini bottom on. But and then she's cheersing a big mug of beer. In the background, past everything else, just give me more detail. There's a bar with some bartender frantically moving around. And the other Nami in the background who's mad, so the second Nami, is not naked. She's clothed.
Cool. You got
And the Nami in the foreground has the like hanging off of her, like the remainder of a top.
cool.
Like you know what I mean? Like she's only taking it down so you can see her tits. You can't see, or they're still stuck to her. You know what I mean?
Wait, who has a dick?
The Nami in the foreground.
Cool. So that was minute 30. Cool. So we'll start with Will this time.
What did this start with me? Oh no, that was the first. Yes, it was with me last time. But anyways,
Oh, was it? My bad. Dave, go. So
Well,
I think the number of Namis is suspect. You said the second Nami. You referred to multiple different Namis. I think they're all
There was
Nami.
two. There was
Okay,
only
there's two. There was
is
only
what I
two
was-
Namis and a
is what I
third.
was
Said there was
saying as
two. He
well.
said there
But
was
if you
two,
think
yeah.
there's three, that you can think that. But I said two.
There's two and
You
a
can
third
think
Nami.
that.
Sorry. There's two and a third person you don't recognize.
Yeah, and there's a second person in the foreground who I don't recognize.
I think you recognize that person. That's the lie.
Boy,
Okay.
that's a bold.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Bren definitely knows who it is.
Okay, I guess that's those are two
I'm
answers.
sticking with it. I was thinking it the whole time, so I'm sticking with it.
Cool, Matt. What are you thinking?
What about Dean?
Oh yeah, Dean can go. I guess we can go that way. I was just going in the same order we were before.
Oh, sorry.
Matt, what are you thinking of?
It's not a lightning storm. It's a snowstorm.
Ooh.
Good.
I'm gonna
like the
say it's not a
details?
lightning storm.
So we got two answers for 4 people. Bold. I like it. Okay, Alex.
Mine's pretty similar to what Dave and Brett were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not a background character. I think it's a main character that's in the foreground with her.
Okay.
Pretty similar to what they say. Same idea.
Cool. So
Brandon
yeah,
definitely
we'll
knows who it
if it we'll apply it if it comes up. So pretty similar, but I think it's different.
Might
enough.
even be a third Nami. Who knows?
Cool.
Might even be Farmer with Shotgun from Dragon Ball Z.
God, please.
Get me gun, Luke.
6 power level, baby.
So yeah, I don't know who Nami from One Piece is. So my answer is I don't know who. Fuck. Yeah, I was pretty spaced out for that one. So I'm liking this lightning snowstorm thing. I'm going with that.
Join the bandwagon. All right, Will.
I want to say that the character thing as well, but I don't want to just hop on the band.
No, because you'd rather fuck them or they win. You know, that's a good strategy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the lady in the random character in the background doesn't have a beer.
Okay. So that's like probably the most like joined together version of this we've ever seen. So it's gonna be quite controversial, but boys and girls, for your viewing pleasure, here is the image. So, Will, your guess was kind of close. So there, I guessed, would that count? Like you were trying to guess if this person does have a beer. One person does have a beer, so that's definitely wrong. And I don't know. So what is that character with the fucking? It looks like Nami, but like a fucked face.
It's very clearly Nami. It's a third Nami. Thank you very much, Brandon. Knows who that is.
What was the lie, Brandon?
The top hanging off of her.
Oh.
And
okay.
I said
Fair
ducks,
enough.
not swans.
Yeah, I did think of the. Whatever.
Like,
All right, what's going on? Like, what's the premise here? Like, what?
So I know what some of the premise is. The character that's pretending to be Nami is Bon Clay, a dude who's
So it is a character, you know.
boom,
No,
so
the one who's also Nami, Dum Dum.
You said there were two. Oh my god.
There's two.
there is
Oh my
there is one
God.
in the background.
Someone stop me.
You said there was a character in the foreground you didn't recognize. You just said you knew who
No, that
character
other
was.
pro,
You
Dave.
fucking liar.
The guy.
He doesn't know the
the
one
dumb
that
looking
other
one.
from.
David, the one with the swans on his back is Bon Clay,
Okay.
but he's dressed as Nami. I don't know who this fuck is.
Oh, well, when you say this fuck, I don't know who you're talking about.
The one next to him. Obviously,
Oh.
I know Nami and I know the fucking Bon Clay.
The smush head one.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know who that is.
So wait a minute,
Just
no one knows
silly
who the
looking
smush
at.
head is? I gave it to
No.
you, Killfoy, because I hope you knew. So when I found this, it was on Rule 34 random, and the tags was just Nami and the artist, and there was no comments. I don't know if this must be a really fucking new image then. I don't know.
I know. I think I recognize the idea of that. Like, I think that's the person pretending to be Nami.
Yeah,
at
like a
first
ditto?
time skip,
Kind
but
of.
I have no idea who.
Okay.
Like, that's my only guess.
Okay. Well, it seems honest. If you have to look it up, that counts as you not knowing it.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
But
everyone
so
got...
my lie was the ducks for
Yeah.
the wings and the bra hanging on her.
Word.
That's
So
legit.
that's a clean 6.
Yeah. That's
Clean
right.
sweep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, it's the fake Nami from the fucking post time skip.
All right.
Okay, so that's...
Is it my turn?
yes, it is, Brett. So prepare your body and your mind.
I'm gonna be bad at this, I think.
It's okay. It's just about describing what you see, man. This game could be done with other things, but I just choose for dramatic effect to pick fucked up images. Here is yours.
Okay, I'll tell you when I open it.
Yeah, let me know.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
chocolate.
Starting the time then.
Oh, fuck, mine is really zoomed out too. All right, so we got a Scooby-Doo scene here, a very classic movie from our childhoods. We have, they're in like a castle, it seems like, and Scooby is hanging out the window, and it looks like, yeah, he's got half of his body out of this window, and Thelma, I want to say, is hitting it from behind, raw dogging it.
Oh,
She's-
well, Velma got a penis.
She's
I knew
dressed
Velma had a
as
penis.
Scooby-Doo. Her ass is sticking out from her skirt, and you can see her nutsack. I'm assuming there's a penis connected to the nutsack, but that is not confirmed.
I love her nuts.
And she is also dressed as Scooby, wearing his tail, and has little fake ears on. I think that's good.
Cool. You got another 25 seconds if you want to say something more.
Does she have a feminine penis?
Prefer not to answer.
All
Okay, I
right.
will say one thing.
Oh.
If the character name is wrong, then that wasn't the lie. I'll
Okay,
just say
yeah,
that
no,
might be wrong.
we'll address that when it comes to it. Anyways, there was
Yeah,
like 3
yeah.
seconds left, so we'll just go to it. Perfect. That was a good job. I think we're good to go with. So last time I swapped it up, but that was definitely Dave last time, so we're going with you again, Will.
Look, I'm gonna go with not raw dogging.
Not raw dogging. Definitely. So you mean if there's a condom, you're right?
Yeah, or like, yeah.
Okay. Luke?
Fair.
Wow, bold. You think in Rule 34 they're out here drying condoms? Please. Okay, Velma wearing a skirt. If I think back, am I allowed to use a lifeline?
No.
Are you gonna Google it?
No, you're not
Okay,
allowed
no, she does
Googling
normal.
it.
Oh, okay, so I'm not allowed. Okay, fine. That's
Well,
what I meant. I
okay.
was just wondering.
I wouldn't. Just.
No, I was just wondering if Velma normally wore a skirt.
Really
Oh.
don't know.
I
That's
think she did normally, yes.
yes, she does
Yes.
usually, yeah.
Can't confirm.
Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, you can ask questions. It doesn't need to be a lifeline.
Sources
Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah, and I do remember we had a poll in our Facebook group about which Scooby-Doo character had the biggest dick, and Velma did indeed win. Great Grabby Doo or whatever his
Uh-oh.
name is. Well, Scooby being half out a window seems sus to me. I'm gonna say that's not right.
All right. Alex?
I was also gonna say I don't think he's halfway out the window.
Cool. What are you thinking, Matt?
I'm thinking there's no way you can see her her nutsack. There's no way.
Okay. Bold. Dean?
I'm gonna say she's not dressed up as Scooby-Doo, she's dressed up as Scrappy-Doo.
Oh,
That's bullshit. Brett won't know the
that one's
fucking
hard
difference.
that one's hard to confirm, but we'll find out.
Or just not
mine-
at all, you know.
It's Scooby getting fucked in the picture, right? That's what you said, Brett?
That is what I said. Yes.
All right. I'm going to guess it's Shaggy actually getting fucked, not Scooby.
Ooh,
What's this Shaggy Doo?
nicely done. And what are you thinking, Dave?
That was funny. Yeah, I'll say it's Shaggy getting fucked too.
Wait, can I change mine to him? When Brett said Scooby Doo was a film from his childhood, I think that's a lie.
That was a lie. I was actually a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
No, I'll stick with what I said. The window.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alright.
cool. So for
Post it
your
and I'll
guys'
explain it.
viewing pleasure, here is the image.
So I actually made an oopsie. The half out the window wasn't supposed to be the lie, but I was wrong. So I will give them that.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's not. It wasn't supposed to be the lie. The other thing is there is no nutsack in view.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm really
both
surprised
Matt
he
and the
got
Window
that.
Boys are right.
Yeah, I fucked up with the window
And Dean's
thing.
wrong because that's definitely her dressed up as a dog or something.
And,
And I think
fuck the scrappy comment.
Luke-
That wasn't.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go with
agree, though.
Matt, Kilfoy, Dave. No,
Hey, I got one
No,
too.
no,
I
no,
said-
No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
No,
I
who
was all
said that?
wrong.
Who said out the window?
Connor literally just picked
Me,
3 random
me and
people.
Luke.
So Luke, Alex, Matt. There we go. Cool.
Because of the misstep from Brett. He fucked us.
My bad. Okay, so Luke, Alex, and Matt got it. Cool. Alrighty. Let me adjust.
Is there anybody left? Is Dave last one?
Yeah, Dave
Last one, baby.
is the last one. Last but certainly not least, Dave. La piece de resistance, just for
And
you.
certainly least.
And let me know when you
When I get it.
see it. I'm just picking here because I downloaded a few here. So we're gonna go with this one.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Dean.
Hold on a second.
What?
Enhance.
If you zoom in on the image, you can clearly see that she is not right. He is facing the camera, so she was actually blowing him.
Dave, that is a super small image, so I'm gonna actually give you a better one because that one's.
I don't think
even-
he's facing her. Do you think he's facing her?
That is the smallest by far.
Yeah. He's got his paws behind his back.
What? But his tail. What?
He's
But no one
fucking-
guessed that he wasn't getting fucked.
Yeah, I was gonna
You can't
say
see
that.
his tail.
Yeah, that's true. No one did say that he wasn't getting fucked. He said he's wearing a condom.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I did.
Can't indeed
It
prove
was
that he
also
was...
an unintentional lie anyway.
Yeah.
Brett,
Well, I
this
said he
is
wasn't.
as much
That was-
news to Brett as anything.
Yeah.
that was just weird.
Anyways, okay, here you go, Dave. This
Well, then we
one's much
could
better.
argue that his back half is
It's
outside
gonna take
the
a
window.
second. I can't see it.
If
No,
he's
it's
leaning
okay.
backwards,
I sent you a
then-
good one. This one's actually readable and seeable.
Yeah, give me a second. My Wi-Fi is not super good on my. Okay, I just got it.
Okay,
Let me
cool.
open it up
Go
here.
for it, my dude.
You deleted it?
I deleted the previous one. There should be another one there. I think it's a better size. Did you see it?
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I can see
Cool,
it pretty easily.
perfect. There you go.
Okay, let's see. So there is a pretty voluptuous woman in black tights. She is stuffing a Pokeball into her rosy red ass cheeks. She has a distended gut that's pressing up against her yellow and pink striped bed. She's saying, "Don't worry, Finnegan, you'll have someone to keep you company shortly." She's looking away from the window in which Brock is looking in and masturbating. He has his trademark vest on. She's wearing a pink hat with a black bow on it. Her eyes are looking up at the ceiling as well as being turned away from the window, and she looks a little bit embarrassed.
Who did you say this was again, Dave? Was this the character from X and Y?
No, it's an I can't determine what character it is.
Okay.
I will say, what else is there to say of her? She has some pretty small tits, honestly. And
For a
oh, she
10-year-old?
has.
I was gonna
She
say
has-
she's from Pokemon.
She looks pregnant. She has some pretty long like brown hair that touches the small of her back. We'll say that's how far down it goes.
Yeah, I think that was the chick from
I'm definitely aroused right now, and that's basically about it.
Cool.
Sorry, that
All
doesn't
right.
count. That would be a lie.
I was gonna say, easy lie, easy, slam that lie, slam that.
No, that's not part of it. Plus the time's up. So okay. So boys and girls, it's time for people to answer. So obviously we can't start with Dave. So for this last time, we call upon you, Will.
All right, I'm gonna say that the shirt is a lie. The colors of the shirt,
Okay.
or the top, or whatever.
Cool. What do you think? Luke?
I'm thinking of Brock masturbating right now, and if I were Brock,
Who isn't? Who isn't thinking about Brock?
Brock is
masturbating?
definitely a simp, man. He'd be masturbating.
He
in
turned
the corner.
Brock
a
is a
frying pan
simp,
into a
you're
drying
right.
pan.
Oh,
he's
he
not
did,
as big a
yes.
simp as Mordecai.
No.
is it rosy red ass cheeks? Hmm.
Luke's just jacking off.
Yeah.
I
That's
can
how
tell
I.
you more if you want. Get off.
Hey.
It's fine. I'll just wait for the picture to be posted. God, I'm not too sure here. Knowing David would have to be some weird small detail.
Dave named the color of every goddamn object in the. Any of
know,
that could
right?
have been a
Said
lie.
Brock's cock.
Yeah, you got to
It's
be more
really-
specific. You can't just be like everything's a lie.
It probably is a Pokeball. I was gonna say maybe it's a Great Ball, Master Ball. Yeah, I'm not too sure here. I'll go with. Did you give details on Brock's masturbation, or you just said he was?
He's just jerking his wee wee.
turn.
He said he was wearing his vest.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
patented
He's looking
swag.
he's looking in from the window on the left side, obviously, because she's looking away to the right and up.
of course.
Yep.
I'll just go with the hair length. Fuck it.
Cool.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Alex?
Dave said in the beginning she's voluptuous, but then said she had small tits. So
Hold
somewhere.
on. Let's clarify that. When I say voluptuous, I mean she's thick.
Yeah.
I
These
still
aren't
think
necessarily
it's
included in
somewhere.
thickness.
He's trying to trick you,
Somewhere
Alex.
in here, tit size was a lie.
Okay, so you think she has big tits or not
I
small tits?
guess.
Okay, cool. And Matt, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking she's not embarrassingly looking away, but she's locking eyes with Brock.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It is a loving embrace to the eyes. 6 feet was taken into account.
I'm gonna say that Brock is not jerking off.
Okay. Do you mean just
He's
like
looking
not at
what's
all?
going
Like what?
on
Do
in
you,
here.
like just mean?
No, he's just observing. He's got little hard eyes. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I think in the future we should like ban colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
From
Yeah.
the
Colors.
You can't say that.
Alex, and you said I said something bad, man.
Yo.
I know. That was a nice one,
Give her
dude.
stuff.
Nicely done.
Hey guys, not related at
I
all.
know it's not Alex. I know. Dean just fucking wrecked you. Dean gets approval points for just destroying this man.
That was just a
Connor, you
general
gotta call this
comment
the
from Alex.
censored episode.
Yeah, this is Big Boys featuring a lot of censorship.
Ooh, oh no, I'm canceled.
I'm unsure of the pregnancy bit because he mentioned, "Don't worry, you're gonna have a friend soon," and then he slipped by once that she looks pregnant, but then all the other stuff. So I don't know.
Cool,
I'm
is that
thinking
what you-
she's. Dave did mention she was pregnant, and he also says at the beginning she says something to her Fennekin, being like, "Don't worry, you'll have a friend soon."
Cool. So you're going with
I'm
she
thinking
isn't
she's
pregnant?
not pregnant
Cool.
because he mentioned a Pokeball.
Locking it in. All right, Brett, what are you thinking?
I think he's not wearing his sweater vest TM.
Do you think he's naked? Hot damn.
I think he's just
Could be in something else. He could just be.
Yeah, he
not
could be
just
wearing
a
other
TM
things.
vest.
Okay, so as long as he isn't wearing the vest. Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
Don't
he's
worry,
not
Brock,
wearing.
I'm not
he's
for
not
your
wearing
guys'
his vest
reveal,
TM.
which is probably, you know what? That's a good one to end on because goddamn, so much to be revealed here. There is no Brock.
Whoa.
There is no Brock. So I think by Dean saying that Brock isn't masturbating is the closest we got to the there is no Brock. So,
So in some universe, I'm sure Brock is not wearing a sweater vest. So I think I'm right.
but yeah, so she definitely is pregnant. She definitely is pretty thick, got small titties. She's definitely looking away, but like there is no Brock, dude. So
That's the lie. So, so that's the question. Saying is Brock not masturbating correct, or is the lie?
yeah,
is Brock
I think it's the
doesn't exist?
closest we got. But everything
I
else
think
was
you gotta
pretty off.
say, No, I think Dave just
Oh,
got
it
it.
is-
You
it is
gotta say
Yeah.
there is no
Wow.
Brock.
I think we're just gonna go with a
From,
clean sweep. Yeah.
From Pokemon.
Okay, sounds fair. I mean, I like
All
it.
right.
No shit, Dave.
So that creature kind of looked like a frog to me.
All right, not gonna
That's
lie.
fine.
With Dave's
That's
clean
fine, man.
sweep of 7 goddamn points, that put him right into
Wait,
the
isn't
lead.
she also not wearing a shirt? Like a
I didn't say she was wearing a shirt. I said she had black tights on.
Oh, that's
oh,
kind of shit,
I
though.
thought- Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so with Dave's clean sweep there, that put him into the lead. So the final scores, because we're all done, it is Alex is at 6. We got Brett at 2. We got Dave at 9. We got Matt at 6. Dean at 5. Kilfoy at 6. Luke at 5. Will at 4. So that puts Dave as the big time last minute finish to win boy.
I only
Big
get
no,
And
big no, big no.
congrats to the 666 boys. We got Alex, Matt, and Kilfoy all at 6. Shoutouts.
Man, the
But I'm
the
not
most
like
success
two. I have
people
questions
had.
about this.
Because
in this
with the
game.
Scooby Doo one, you basically no one you got basically no one with it. Unfortunately.
I think
You messed it up. I
think
only 3 people
forward,
got
Connor,
it.
it should
Okay.
be
Do,
like-
do we want to do a retest with Brett?
No, I don't think I win anyways. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm only-
even if Brett gets all 6, he'd have 8.
Yeah. Okay. So Dave would still be the guarantee, but I don't know. Do we want to contest it? Like I thought you
No,
got.
I'm just saying that
No, it doesn't
3
matter.
people got mine is what I was just saying.
Oh,
I don't
3
know.
people. Okay. We'll
Yeah,
say
it
you've
was
got
only-
3
Brett should
then.
have 5 points. Brett should have 5 points.
5 points? Okay. So you're tied with Dean and Luke then. Cool.
Connor,
I think I should have
going
just got
forward,
20
it
points.
should be like 5 details or something.
Yeah, so I think what we learned this time is
No,
I agree.
What if we just did it?
Comments on colors, like
Like really tiny details. Like you could literally like.
Yeah, I mean,
It could be the scene.
Like Dave, what you did was fair. Like you're, like it just occurred to me like when you were detailing so much stuff, I was like,
that's
dude,
why I
this,
did it. The
this
more
could be
shit you
blue,
do,
black.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's
yeah.
smart. I like
It could be 4.
But basically, as
I
long
think
as
going
you
make it
forward, we should make it like 5 big details of the picture.
Okay, yeah, condense it down. Yeah, that'd probably be better for
Or like
time.
or like you describe the picture and then you say like 5 details about it, and one of those is the lie.
Okay, yeah, we
Something
can do that. Like you can
give a
condense it
general
down.
overview
I like
of the
that.
picture. You could say like, okay, it's a Pokemon character on a bed sticking a Pokeball up her ass, and then 5 details about that, and one of them's not true.
So that's pretty simple. It's 4 truths and a lie. That's pretty easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
I'm gonna
think
type that down.
would
If
make it
everyone's
more
is everyone
possible.
cool with that?
Yeah, I like that more.
It's a bit less like ridiculous
Streamlined.
than like I could have said like 20 details about Mom and any small one.
I tried to say as much as possible.
Yeah, because Alex
Yeah,
gave
that's
up
smart,
like a
Dave.
minute
But
left.
that made me realize.
Yeah, that game. Yeah, that and like I wasn't being. I think I literally ran out of time, but like I was gonna start describing the fucking headboard of the bed and the color of the wall and that.
Yeah.
I was
we
literally
should
running out
like
of things.
we should condense it more.
Yeah, for sure. I
If
like
we-
that.
if
We'll
we do
try
this
it
in
next
Discord
time.
again.
What?
Okay.
If we do this in Discord again, we can just use like a poll, or we can just use
I like that.
emotes.
Yeah.
To vote.
If we're gonna do, let's do. Yeah, we'll have emotes on. Oh, here's a cool way I could do it. As long as everyone's not like, I don't know if I could do it like I can make it so only I can remove the spoiler. I was gonna say I could post the image and then everyone guess which of the details it is, like from 1 to 5 with an emote, and then we'll reveal at the end. I just reveal the image. Does anyone know if I could do that?
No, you just post like a text like
Okay.
5 details.
Yeah, well, I'll just say
and
like this
one that they
person's thing, and
think
then
is a
everyone.
lie.
Yeah. Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. This has been the Ladstack podcast. Tune in next time when we try to do this again, but more streamlined. Bye.